Hi everyone. I am in my bathroom, obviously, as you can tell. I'm sorry that the camera is not higher. I can't get it to go any higher, so this is as good as it's gonna get. But I had my glow up party today and it was really fun. The ladies that were here got to try all of the Riman products, and they did exactly what I'm getting ready to do right now. Wash your faces. I have a full face of makeup on because I was, showing the Riman and the Saint. But this is the oil cleanser, which is the first step of the double cleanse. And they really, really loved that. I know. I knew they would. And I think only one came over that had makeup on. But this oil cleanser is the best that I've tried. I was using a different brand of oil cleanser before I found Riman. And let me tell you, this is the best, hands down. The Koreans really know how to do it. That's part of their routine, is they double cleanse. And they are taught from a very young age to double cleanse. So I'm just getting a little bit of water. Just see, it's kind of dripping down my hands, to get this oil cleanser in there really good. And it will take off your makeup, false eyelashes, all of it. And you just rub it in real good. And then I'm sure you can hear the water running here low. And then you just wash it off. They really loved a couple of them. I mean, they loved all of them, but I know they really loved the oil cleanser, which I figured, and then also the snow enzyme, which is what I'm going to use next. I'll try to get through this quickly. That is the oil cleanser. And the key is to let everything dry a little bit before you start the next step. This is the snow enzyme. And you literally just use pea size and rub it in your hands. And then you rub it in, and it looks, like a face wash. But it's different because it will sit there and you can feel it popping on your skin. You can feel it cleaning. And just rub that in everywhere. And I always do my neck. And then same thing, I just barely tapped my fingers in the water a little bit. And I don't know if you can see the bubbles. I know you can see all my wrinkles in this wonderful light, but that's okay because I can too. So that way I know what I'm dealing with every day. So rub that in real good. That's the snow cleanser. And both lines, the dry skin line and the regular skin, use the same cleanser. You don't use a different cleanser. Same cleanser for both. They have the powder, but I only use that about once a week. So now all nice and clean. And those are the only two products that you rinse off. And this is how we get that wonderful healthy skin and glow. So let this dry a little bit. And I like using the Boost Boo. So where's my serum? So the Boost Boo is a booster serum booster. So you use this twice. You spray this one on. Just this is a brand new bottle and it's kind of sticking a little bit. It gets that hydration in there, and these two products, the Boost Boo, have the most concentration of the Jeju lava water. So while the dry skin line doesn't necessarily call for it, I use it every day. And let that dry a little. Remember to let it, I do this a lot. And this is the serum. Okay, and you just get a dropper and you can rub it everywhere over your entire face and down your neck. And then let that soak in a little bit for a moment. Okay. So this is what I do every morning, every night. And I can get through it in about 10 minutes. The longest part, this is the booster spray again. I'm just spraying it on my hands because the sprayer is going a little rogue. Pat that in. And I always rub the excess on my hands because, when we get older, we get those old lady hands, right? So I always rub the excess on my hands, always. And let that dry. And the next thing that I use is the toner. And this one also has a high concentration of the Jeju lava water. And this whole Radium line, okay, these are the last things I'm going to use, have that technology. It's like medical grade technology where they put it, whatever machine that they put it through, it comes out and it's 350 times smaller than the human hair. So it really gets into at the cellular level, like they can truly say that. So next for me is the toner, and I just use about 3 drops. And same thing, pat it in down my neck. And as you go through each product, you go from the thinnest to the thickest, and you're just building up layer after layer, which is why it works. Okay. Next is the ampule. It's a serum, and this is the Radiant line. This is for the dry skin. Okay, and I just use, it's just a couple of drops. I'm going to use that little dropper. And same thing. Rub it all over. It was so funny, the ladies today, when they came out from cleansing their faces, they had the Riman glow. It was wonderful. I mean, you could definitely tell the difference. And I could tell that they felt a lot better. They really liked it. I'm not surprised. Okay, the last thing is the moisturizer for the dry skin line. And I have this little tiny spoon, and I literally just use the littlest bit, because remember, we have layers here that we're putting on. That was actually a little much. I don't usually use that much. But they loved it, and they had fun in here being, you know, silly girls. But that's it. That was the last step, and that's the last thing I do at night, you know, when I get home from work, before I go to bed. And this will keep my face hydrated and dewy until the next morning. So that's it. It's been a long, busy, fun day, and so I'm going to go rest my feet. Have a good night. I'll see y'all soon.